Oh crap.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Dunwall waterfront.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Gotta slide in. Yes.
Hurry. Have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Never doubted I could make that. What's next? No way except to climb.
No, what the hell?
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now let's see how quick my feet are.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Stealth. Press O to toggle stealth mode. Crouching down and walking sharply. Your visibility in stealth mode is greatly reduced. Stay behind cover and out of sight to avoid being detected. Enemies are slower to detect you in stealth mode, especially when you are farther away from them, above them, or at the edge of their peripheral vision. In shadow, where these matters are at distance. Stealth mode enables take cover under desks or tables to lure enemies away, distract them by throwing objects such as a ball, or setting the alarm on a clock. Okay.
I want you to sneak up on
wings displayed overhead, gradually pulling up.
Move up quietly and apply a chokehold. That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you. Don't make any sound.
Didn't see anything at all. In the words of Corvo Attano, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Quiet as the sunset, hidden like a secret, quiet like a sunset. Perfect shot that takes multiple times.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. Come on. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Okay.
Block with your blade. Well done.
Oh shit.
Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
Oh really?
If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Go for the fatality. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Ow. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Codwin, assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire, the Islanders, journey to Dunwall Tower relocation. A long day in Dunwall. In memory of Her Majesty Jessamine Codwin, mother to Emily,
15
Empress
years
to us
ago,
all.
the plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall. A paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in the game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Oh man, look at that ass.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer.
Assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor. Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart.
Hey, come on. Whoa, the sword didn't work, huh? Play as Emily Caldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Islands. Trained in stealth and combat by her father, Corvo Autonomo. Play as Corvo Autonomo, legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Red Plague. We'll play as Emily, of course.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you'll come to nothing. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But
Bitch.
until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Cauldron prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform. I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Don't be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
Fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. The Hound Pit's pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Empress, you face it noble murder. I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed to you? Not strange, then. Oh, so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me on the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Lenora Helmsley Water. Lenora. Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, and in your approval, of course, On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. You say the ceremony is of course up to you, but your arsenal to use until necessary. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while?
Yeah.
I need time to think. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How?
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
Delilah turned him into a stone.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Audience question. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent needs at this time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. Anton Sokolov. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Dreadful Whale. Oh, you're mine. I'll let you sleep. Oh shit! That's not what I meant.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Request for new boots, and what did I get? A sock. One
Traitors.
Okay. Traitors. There you are, bastard.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time. We can just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting.
Mission
Everything's changing.
Eliminate Mortimer Ramsey. Mortimer Ramsey could be locked inside a safe room, all which contains rations and waters. New captain. Who cares better than Megan Foster? Okay.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the buntings, boils, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
That's Corvo's force.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in.
Oh shit. Oh my god, that was fast. Holy shit.
The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the buntings and boils and cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Think you're smart? I'll fuck.
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock.
A letter from one Emily. I don't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday. And the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever ways while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you put on your empress face. It makes me happy that I know your face. One that laughs at all silly lines. I want to go back to Maureen. I need you there. Maybe 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you. And yes, I'll bring you some white leaves to break in. The hookah. Take care. Don't get wrong this time. Oh. Boyfriend, huh? Corvo Tom, the Royal Protector in our times, part 1. His parents, blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's close the door first.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsay. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsay. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Supposed to be.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I'll need this.
Man, why not take the oil, black crab, river crush, fish. Crown killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens express shock, fear, and another unspoken critic of Empress Emily Colton's met with violent demise. His victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle. Siapa? Hah? Siapa?
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Bone charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms. Sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from a long back, passed from salty ducks to young greenhorns still playing their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut the tusk of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islands north of Tibia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night, and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's giver and providing defense against pregnancy. What the fuck? Man, it's like condom then.
This could be handy.
Of course. Table clock set alone. Oh man, look at that.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
Of course you need that. Okay. Press R3 to use spikers. Monocular. Demon souls. Go to Dunwell Street. Okay. Saving. A long day in Dunwall. Delilah and Duke Luca Bell at Tiffany Tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city when meeting with a boat captain down at the docks. Okay. What is it? Scarce resources. Cut off from your allies, you must explore and scavenge to replenish ammo, collect coins, and find elixirs.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Old history textbook, chapter 12, the whaling trade. In 1631, Emperor Finlay Morgengard commissioned the first fleet of vessels, medics especially, for the hunting and processing of whales. They were powered by sails alone, and so were at the mercy of the winds. Although these whaling ships were small by current standards, Morgengard's fleet established the robust whaling trade we still enjoy today. Modern whaling vessels are much larger and use steam power to traverse the sea in search of whales. Did you know that every part of the beast is used? In addition to canned meat and whale oil, there's also a flourishing whalebone trade. Baleen issued up. What is the baleen? It's used in roofing. Whale skins are processed into fruit cloth. Bladders are made into wine flasks. Even the intestines are carefully harvested for their precious ambergris used in many medicines and perfumes. Handwritten note at the end of the chapter. Emily, half of Morgengard welders fell to the rough coast east of Morley. You can still see the remains of ships poking out of the water, should you ever visit Iran. Also, there's no mention here that it was Sokolov himself who designed the first steam-powered blowing ships. He'll tell you all about it, if you ask. And he's sober.
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry women. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625.
1625. Do we miss a a lot of things up there. Let's try to be thorough as possible. Okay. Let's see, we opened that already. Is it gold? Can't pick it up. All these books. Can't even read. Read those. Oh, there's some books. Okay, here we go. Whispers from the Void by Bernal Mulani. Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. It is a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels of a tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. But when the way is moved, they make a quick recovery. Nonetheless, for a moment or two, this person was lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as so many before have, that they were in a particular place and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know the place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share, and far as it reaches of our minds, the realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home, the void. Okay. Whispers from the Void by Barney and Ronnie 2. These little glimpses of the void in dreams, or described by those awakened from comas, are not limited to select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This, then, must be a real place, not folklore or a mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth, or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us, but hidden. Some trick of the light, or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it. And we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon, to show us how to see it, it will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer. Not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, even unsettling, but nonetheless, it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures awaits us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond? The clouds of weightless silver gas? And what things we would learn? Okay. Bullets. Let's check up there. Salt. Bathing salts. Royal Conservatory, Great Owl. Great Owl. bathing salts again. Coin. Oh, audiograph. See.
Emily. Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations. I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect. Undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit.
Historical record of government positions and ranks. Addendum. Corvo Attano, accused of assassinating the Empress who was sworn to protect. He was sworn to protect. How unlikely he would not only overcome this shame, but then redeem himself to fully as to be named royal protector to yet another empress. Those of us of colleague of histories were too fast to use pen against him. Yet let us not blame historians for the evidence against Attano. It was nearly overwhelming. First, he is the only royal protector ever to have been born of an isle other than Bristol. His foreignness is not itself a crime, but added to the suspicions, the most forgiving of which was that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. Second, he was caught quite red-handed with bloody weapon, kneeling over the body of Empress Jessamine. Of course, it turns out that even this damning evidence was part of a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove Attano from interfering with the ongoing plans of the Lord Regent's conspirators. Regent. And while I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Attano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at our veritable organizations, but instead I reassert myself in the endeavor of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most salient histories possible.
But trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. Sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne. You've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Newspaper. Crown killer strikes again. Downwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Coltwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than... we read this. Just 10 point. Man, that was... Search that. painting.
Watch over me. Grant me the strength I need.
I don't think there's anything else here. Painting as well. Okay, time to move on. Okay, tell me why this crystal. Ooh, that Samuel. That's worth carving.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of Dunwall Tower.
Oh, Samuel. Okay, let's move on. Apaan? Tanggal. Kenapa? Buat? Tangga, paku sama palu mana ada? Pinjam tempat lu aja, ada nggak pernah pakai begituan di sini. Nggak ada ya. Jadi itu mau pasang barang-barang itu, barang-barang lokongnya dia orang. Gimana? Tahu pasang gudang kali. Ya kebiasaan loh, habis minum gitu langsung gerakan mulutnya sana sini bacak sana. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Wrap this. Curtis, Morgan, and the distillate child. Curtis, Morgan. I think it's Curtis, Morgan. And the old lady. There you go. More books. The Tower of Dunwall. For over a century, Dunwall Tower has been the capital of the Isle of Bristol, a seat of power across all the isles of the Empire. Rulers have come and gone, each adding something to the structure: gardens, observatories, new walls, pools, and specialized interior chambers to suit their needs and whims. Dunwall Tower has withstood numerous wars, several large-scale fires, and the collapse and rebuilding of the northern wing, with Tibia and Sarkonos joining the Empire first. It was Morley that resisted longest. Some of the conflicts that arise also necessitate the further fortification of the tower. Repeated assassination attempts near the end of the conflict with Morley resulted in the creation of the Royal Protector position, with each ruler choosing his or her own Royal Protector after careful consideration. There's one more. Empress Jessamine Colwyn, a book on the late Empress. Perhaps, in retrospect, other historians will see how easy it was for us to fall into the traps set by the schemers who managed the assassinations of Jessamine, Empress Jessamine Colwyn. By allowing them to write history, it was for years thought that her trusted protector, Corvo Attano, was also her murderer, a concept we now know to be utterly false. That even after the tricksters himself were put down, banished, or imprisoned, it remained common knowledge that the Royal Protector was also Jessamine's murderer. How nicely they arrange history for us, and how readily we devour their stories, hungry for each perfectly cooked morsel. But it is well past time for us to set aside this plate of lies. The schemers were not to be trusted with the Empire, or with Jessamine's life, and they are certainly not to be trusted with the writing down of accurate histories. Let's see. Thing. More coin. Okay. Let's check it. No one outside. Let's go.
Gotta get out of Dunwall. What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
You have to become like him.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Yes. It's not. Dark red. Two dogs, 45 meters.
We need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin's apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano's sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Oh shit, no! It's too fast.
We need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano's sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. Who's there? That's Emily Caldwin!
Oh man, too fast!
We need to find a ship.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano's sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Former Empress Emily Caldwin has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. Right here. Let's check the place just in case. That's Emily.
Man, come on! Holy shit! can't risk to take the other route.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out,
wow, look
find
at
the
that.
fugitive. We're in
Train
this
on
with
fire.
the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
So if I have two, and I give him one, I still got two.
And arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Is there? Nothing there.
Road is blocked by all...
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me. You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Oh, fuck. No, not save game. Oh, game.
Anyone here?
Road
Show
is
yourself.
blocked by order of the City Watch.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
My concern, citizen. I'd advise you return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Is someone there?
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable.
Man, fuck.
Anyone here?
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Concern, citizen. I'd advise you return to your homes.
New mission. Reach the ship. Megan Foster's ship is just off the docks and represents the best hope for escape.
That's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me. You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Oh. Finally got away with it. There you are. Megan Foster.
Lady, you want to
Yes.
hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway and I'm...
Okay, I'll be right back. Hello? Hello? Halo. Itu di dalam gudang. Samping pintu sebelah kiri. Come on. Man, I have to let go of this.